does have a major size advantage.
Yeah, at least 5 or 6 inches. Oh! Plants her down. Now an arm drag takes her over.
Man, wrenching
Wow.
down.
That's a good way to block it. She must have learned that maybe from Nigel. Wow. Off the ropes. Alize looking for the head scissors. Blocks it with the knee, but connects with the kick. Love blowers off the rope. Alize taken down by a door. Nelson drops her down. Alize, head scissor. Scissor down. Miranda right. Miranda right. Trouble. Oh, she caps. Alize's going to the final. Angelina Love has never engaged in the code of honor.
The referee's letting her know that. Oh, there we go.
There you see the Lucha style takedown. Oh! Prize pupil of Booker T down in Texas.
I am injured!
Over the gears. Oh,
Right
God.
in the middle of the ring, and Roxy with a flurry here.
Oh!
Great equalizer, the thumb to the eye.
Oh, Botox injection. Roxy coming hard with the clothesline. And Roxy caught. DDT. Touch the clothesline off the ropes. Says press. Good for Roxy. Good for Roxy. Oh! Fujiwara for a bridge. Fujiwara bridge. It's over. She tapped her. Roxy has done the unthinkable. Moses in here, starting out for STP. Oh, come on. Wow. Cameroonian royalty in here against Munoz
Dragon Lee
royalty.
now off
the ropes. Dragon Lee! Wow! But look at these two bulls locking horns. It's Bestia Del Rey and O'Shea Atlanta Stampede. The leader of LFI, the leader of STP. Shoulder to shoulder. It's Shane Taylor with the big right. And another one. And it's Taylor with the advantage on the former world champion. Oh! Oh my God! Tied up! Marcus Garvey driver. Hooks the leg. 2. Listen, Moses. Oh, come on! He just kicked it between the legs.
He distracted you. Wow.
No. Give me a break.
Hi, I'm Quinn McKay, and we are just days away from Death Before Dishonor, live on pay-per-view and Honor Club from Philadelphia on Sunday, September 12th, and it will be a 4-hour extravaganza with the best wrestling on the planet. And remember, Hour 1 is absolutely free on Honor Club and our social media platforms. Today we'll run down this stacked lineup from top to bottom. And stay tuned because we have a classic Death Before Dishonor match capping off this week's edition of Week by Week. Now, in the latest edition of ROH TV, we saw the semifinals of the ROH Women's Championship Tournament. And the finals will take place this Sunday at Death Before Dishonor. Let's go back and get words from the winners immediately after their match.
Brian Zane here backstage with Roxy, who just punched her ticket to Death Before Dishonor, and she is now in the finals of the Women's Championship Tournament. Roxy, congratulations. You've been on a wild ride to get here. How does it feel?
It's been just that, Brian, a wild journey. I started this journey when I was 13 years old. And every single thing I've done up until now has been from moments like these. Like, it's like a dream. Like, someone pinched me. Like, actually, like, pinched me. Ow.
Oh, hey, it works. It's come true so far. You know, you've gone through a lot of tough opponents to get to where you are right now. So my question to you is, are you ready for the final challenge at Death Before Dishonor?
I beat Sumi Sakai. I beat Quinn McKay. I beat 7-time world champion Angelina Love. And now, I step in that ring with Miranda Alize. And she may be great, she may be confident, and she may be talented, but they named me the Prodigy. And I may not have believed it at first, but I'm not going to let anyone that gave me that name down. I know that I'm Ring of Honor's Prodigy. And at Death Before Dishonor, I promise that I'm walking out Ring of Honor Women's World Champion.
The Prodigy, Roxy, one win away from making history at Death Before Dishonor. Joining me now, someone who's making her way to the finals of the Women's Championship Tournament at Death Before Dishonor. I'm talking about the Lucha baddie, Miranda Alize. Congratulations, just beat Trish Adora to make it to the finals. How does it feel?
I feel strong, I feel confident, and who would have thought Little Miss Innocent is going to the finals? Well, guess what, Prodigy? It takes more than being a good wrestler to be a champion. Your star is right here. Your moneymaker is right here. And I will be the next Ring of Honor Women's Champion.
Strong words from the Lucha Baddie. We'll find out at Death Before Dishonor, Women's Championship match in the finals of the tournament.
History will be made this Sunday. It's the Lucha Baddie Miranda Alize facing the Prodigy Roxy, and the winner of that match will be the brand new ROH Women's World Champion. The past few months of the women's tournament have been a whirlwind, and either Miranda Alize or Roxy will walk away from Death Before Dishonor with the brand new Women's World Championship in hand. So the question of the hour is, are you Team Roxy or Team Alize? Also in the latest edition of ROH Television, we saw Shane Taylor Promotions go to war with Faction and Gobernable in an 8-man tag team showdown. LFI have their sights set on STP's 6-man championships this Sunday, but there has been an unfortunate change. Due to a recent knee injury, El Toro Blanco Rouge is off the card and will be replaced by his father, Bestia Del Rey. This is not LFI's only chance at gold this weekend, as on the upcoming edition of ROH TV, we'll see a Death Before Dishonor, a bonus match, and the ROH World Tag Team Championships are on the line. It's a Violence Unlimited versus the Faction and Gobernable, as ROH Tag Team Champions Chris Dickinson and Homicide will defend against former champs Kenny King and Dragon Lee. Let's hear from both teams before their big title match.
Brother, do you remember the movie?
What movie, brother?
Return of the Dragon?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Well, the dragon has returned.
Woo! That was fire. The dragon spits fire. I told you idiots a long time ago who was going to win this war was not going to be the one who was most honorable, the ones who was the most violent. It's the guys who are smartest. Chris Dickinson, Homicide, you hold on to titles that you never earned because we never lost them. Kenny King and Dragon Lee are, have been, and will always be your World Tag Team Champions because we are La Faction Ingobernable.
Yeah.
And we run this place.
No explanation. You two herbs, Kenny King, you're a betrayal. You're gonna get $150. And Dragon, you know in Mexico, it's embarrassing when my boy Dixon gonna take your mask off. And Mejor El Mundo is right here.
This is what you want? LFI, you've been nothing but the biggest pain in the ass. Kenny King, you don't shut your mouth. And Dragon Lee, it's about time we finally got our hands on you. You're coming for the titles? I don't think so. There's honor in violence, and this is Violence Unlimited.
Another huge tag team match this weekend on ROH TV. We'll see ROH World Champion Bandito team up with Rey Horus to take on the baddest tag team in all of wrestling, Mark and Jay Briscoe, the Briscoe brothers. Let's hear from both teams now.
Man, I'm so excited. My first time against the Briscoes. I've been waiting this moment all of my life.
Yeah.
Estoy bien emocionado.
Yeah, hey guys. We know you are the baddest tag team in the world.
Los más malos.
Yeah, but now the son of Tijuana and the most wanted champion are gonna show you the real lucha libre, babies. Yeah, the real papi venga. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, vámonos. Eso.
Mi amigos, please allow me to reintroduce ourselves. This is the Chicos, Blancos, Locos, baby. El Pollo Loco Americano and the Big Papi. Let's go, baby.
AKA them boys, and we on the road back to the top. All right? Y'all boys might be nice, but we nice. Y'all boys might be bad, but we bad.
That's it.
Hey, y'all disagree with that? Then let's find out.
Let's see how
All right,
she
let's
go.
go get in the ring. Mr. World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Rey Horus. Them boys versus y'all boys. Let's do this thing.
We have an incredible weekend of ROH TV in store, and there will also be a pure rules match on the show. Will Ferrara will face #1 contender, the technical beast, Josh Woods. Josh will have the biggest match of his career this Sunday at Death Before Dishonor, as he'll face the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham, for the ROH Pure Championship. Let's take a closer look at that now.
When I first got to Ring of Honor, there was a lot of really talented guys around, and I ended up sitting next to Gresham, just talking about there's more than just wrestling, and one of the first people who I really clicked with when I got to Ring of Honor. We're more than just training partners, and we're friends. I mean, I'm beyond proud, and I'm impressed. But I'm also, yeah, man, I'm envious. I'm envious of all that Jon's done and all he's accomplished. Man, everybody regards him as the best pure wrestler in the world, and I want that too.
Instead of joining me and the Foundation in this fight to restore honor to this company, you've decided to challenge me at Death Before Dishonor, the Ring of Honor Pure Wrestling Championship. You're like me, you want to be the best. But where we're different, Josh, is I have a call. I have a destiny. And that destiny was laid out to me back in 2006. During that time, Josh, I started to hear voices. Someone was talking to me, reaching out to me. And over time, I realized that it was a Ring of Honor Pure Wrestling Championship calling out to me. I was chosen to do something great.
Since last time we stepped in the ring together, Jon, I've gotten bigger, faster, stronger. I've improved, and I've even beat your mentor. That's why I know this is gonna be the hardest fight of our careers. I'm gonna win it. That's gonna be the hardest fight of our lives.
I honestly believe you cannot defeat destiny. And my destiny is for the greater good. My destiny is for the pure wrestlers all around the world. My destiny is for my company, Ring of Honor. I believe in my mission because I am the Foundation. And as long as I have breath in my lungs, Ring of Honor will be pure.
Jonathan Gresham has held the Pure Championship since the Pure title tournament last year, and he's made it perfectly clear that he has no intention of that title leaving him or the Foundation anytime soon. But Josh Woods has proved time and again that he's perfectly capable of going toe-to-toe and submitting the absolute best. Gresham will have to stay on his toes for this one. This will be an unbelievable match on a card headlined with the most wanted Bandito living up to his nickname as he faces 3 challengers in a huge 4-way elimination for the ROH World Championship. It's Bandito defending against the top 3 contenders, Brody King, EC3, and Demonic Flamita. Let's take a closer look at this epic main event.
Wow! Got it! That's it! What? Him up! What? He got him! He got him! He got him! New champion!
Everything is possible. Everything is possible. For you guys. Thank you very much. This is the most wanted championship, and I'm gonna show you why it belongs to me.
Brody King, AC3, ustedes no me interesan, porque yo voy. Por eso que tanto amas, bandido. Yo te voy a quitar tu oro, porque tu verdugo se llama Demonic Flamita.
Bandito, while I respect you as a wrestler, I respect you as a champion. After Death Before Dishonor, I am walking away with the Ring of Honor World Championship.
The Ring of Honor World Championship to me is a weapon. It is Excalibur. It is the sword in the stone, and I am the one man that can wield that weapon and do what needs to be done in this industry. Destroy its past and rebuild it. In the 2300 arena, we rechristen it the EC3 arena. With the Ring of Honor World Championship, I have the weapon I need to brandish and destroy. Brody King, with your tattoos, your story written on your body, I will use Excalibur to skin you alive. Flamita, with your brash arrogance and your high flying, I will take Excalibur and set you ablaze. And Bandito, our great champion, I will pry the Ring of Honor World Championship from your cold, dead hands.
I don't care how many people are hunting me down. I'm gonna show you why I am the most wanted champion.
Bandito and Demonic Flamita have a storied history dating back to when he was, just regular Flamita. Brody King is a literal monster among men that's hellbent on violence, and EC3 may be an actual superhero, so things could get dicey for our new champion. Now, people are still talking about Eli Isom's performance against Dragon Lee a couple of weeks ago on ROH TV. If you haven't seen that yet, be sure to check it out at ROHWrestling.com. Although he wasn't victorious, Eli solidified himself as championship material in the future, but next on his journey will be a match in long time in the making, as Eli will square off with Dalton Castle on pay-per-view on Sunday, September 12th. That's right, at Death Before Dishonor. Let's take a closer look at this one.
Eli Isom. There's a lot of friction between us. I know this. I created it. I was trying to help you. I wanted to let a spark in your belly. But you kept resisting and robbing the viewers of what they deserve. I mean, Eli, what's the point of rubbing these sticks together if you're just gonna keep blowing out the flames?
Well, my sole goal has been the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. And I almost got there. I was this close to beating Dragon Lee. And even along the way, I had this delusional, this insane man in Dalton Castle trying to get in my way, trying to stop me.
I thought you were special, but I was wrong. You're meek and you're boring. And I am an extraordinary performer.
He's embarrassed me. He's belittled me. He's distracted me. There is no more distractions. At Death Before Dishonor, I am Dalton Castle. That is my promise.
We could have had something special and spectacular, but now I'm gonna smash you. I'm gonna smash you and chop you up into a little salsa. And I'm gonna make it quick, because I'm busy.
As we've seen recently, Dalton Castle doesn't show up anywhere without Dak Draper closely in tow, so I think it's safe to assume that Eli should keep his head on a swivel throughout the entire match. Death Before Dishonor will also see a tag team match with huge rankings implications, as Mark and Jay Briscoe face Mike Bennett and Matt Taven, the OGK. The Briscoes continue to rise up the tag team rankings and have been undefeated since starting at the bottom of the ranks, as Papa Briscoe suggested. The OGK are looking to get back on top of the division, but who knows what state Matt Taven will be in, since he's coming off his horrific Last Stand cage match that he lost to Vincent. Hopefully Taven puts the past in the past and can focus on getting his life back on track. Also, this Sunday, it's the past, present, and future of Pure Wrestling, taking on Violence Unlimited in a 6-man tag team match. John Walters, past ROH Pure Champion, LSG, currently in the present day Pure Rankings, and Lee Moriarty, the future of Pure Wrestling, will face Homicide, Chris Dickinson, and Tony Deppen. Violence Unlimited issued this challenge at Glory by Honor, and fans around the world are super pumped for this one. This Sunday will also be a place to shine. Taylor Russ and Jake Atlas will go at it one-on-one and have a platform to show the world what they can do. There is a lot of fire inside both of these men to make sure that they are never, ever overlooked again, and you can expect them to put everything on the line at Death Before Dishonor. And who's not excited for the Honor Rumble on Hour 1? You'll be able to see this for free on Honor Club and social media platforms like ROH's YouTube page, for example. There's no excuse to miss it. I'm hearing there may be a surprise or two in that one, which is personally my favorite part of any Rumble, the anticipation. But we do have confirmation that Danhausen will be in the Honor Rumble, so that's very nice and very evil. Speaking of, let's take a short break and go to Danhausen right now.
Hello, yes, Danhausen here. You may be wondering where PCO is and Slidger Steve or whatever the hell his name is. Well, Danhausen accidentally sent PCO's flight to Detroit, Philadelphia or somewhere, and not this one. And he accidentally sent, what is his name? Sludge. Who knows what his name is? He sent him somewhere far away because we do not want to deal with that tonight, him and his vests. But also Danhausen booked another evil fellow on accident. A one. Right here. An evil ant.
I received a ticket here from a Mr. Danhausen.
It is just one word. It is Danhausen.
Danhausen.
Danhausen. We booked you with this evil stall and these things. Some sort of antennas of some sort. Whatever. You know what? Ultra Magnus, you are cursed. You are cursed. Yes, do the cursing.
What have I gotten myself into?
Remember, the ROH Strong podcast drops every Monday, and the latest guest is the Lucha baddie, Miranda Alize. ROH Strong podcast host Kevin Eck breaks news all the time in his weekly X-Files article on ROHWrestling.com. Other articles include A Dose of Colemanism by Caprice Coleman and much more. Also, there's the best on the planet 24/7 streaming channel on the Stir and Plex apps, plus ShopHonor.com has Honor Pals, this mug, so much more, and these QR codes that will take you to specific destinations. So go ahead and hold your phone up to the screen. We're living in the future. In other news, Wrestle Carnival in the United Kingdom is hosting Carnival of Honor on September 12th, and we'll be airing a few of those matches right here on future episodes of Week by Week. ROH stars such as Session Moth Martina and Joe Hendry will be appearing, and we'll get to see those matches right here on Week by Week, which is super cool. Until then, let's check in with Joe Hendry for Joe Hendry's 60-second breakdown.
Hello and welcome to the Technique Tuesday's 60-second breakdown. I'm Joe Hendry, and today we're going to talk about Kenny King's Royal Flush finishing maneuver. Fantastic display of athleticism and strength. It combines two of my favourite moves in professional wrestling, the F5 and the Rock Bottom.
Royal Flush! Oh, he got him!
It starts in the fireman's carry position. Kenny King pushes his opponent's legs, looks like he's going to come down for the F5, but instead of falling backwards, he instead falls forwards. And what happens there, the momentum carries the opponent's legs underneath, so they're going to land on their back into that rock bottom position. Now here is why it's so effective compared to the standard rock bottom. With the standard rock bottom, you just lift up and down, but here you are starting from a vertical position in the fireman's carry, and the momentum of being span round, slammed down to the mat with all the strength and athleticism that Kenny King brings to the table. You get hit with this, it's over. I'm Joe Hendry, and this was the Technique Tuesday's 60-second breakdown.
And remember, Death Before Dishonor is live on pay-per-view and Honor Club from Philadelphia this Sunday, September 12th. Hour 1 features the Honor Rumble and is absolutely free on Honor Club and our social media platforms. Don't miss it. You have zero excuse. Now, it's time for our Death Before Dishonor throwback, and I think you're gonna like it. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little bell down below if you haven't already. I'm Quinn McKay, and I'll see you next week on Week by Week.
Introducing first featherweight challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 227 pounds, CM Wisconsin, weighing 202 pounds, he is your Ring of Honor World Champion, representing Generation Next,
the moment we have all been waiting for. The ROH World Championship on the line as Austin Aries defends against CM Punk. And he has said that there's one remaining goal that is yet unaccomplished in independent wrestling, and that is to win that very title.
Well, I got to admit, Dave Prazak, I'm watching this with a lot of mixed emotions. I'm very happy for CM Punk. I wish him all the best in the future, but I'm really sad to see him go. This isn't just any talent leaving Ring of Honor. This is a locker room leader, a man that I got to say that Ring of Honor might not be here today if it wasn't for CM Punk.
The series of matches between Punk and Samoa Joe really brought Ring of Honor into the spotlight. It made wrestling fans that might not have followed the product very closely become a little bit more interested. Check out some more DVDs, check out some live shows, and realize the kind of talent that competes in this ring. And CM Punk and Samoa Joe together elevated the prestige of the title that these two men are fighting over tonight.
This is actually going to be a difficult match for me to call, Dave.
Well, me as well. I mean, I've watched CM Punk from the very beginning of his independent wrestling career just improve as the years went by and achieve all of the goals that he set for himself. And I'm really looking forward to him taking Austin Aries to the limit. They've got 60 minutes to play with.
Austin Aries, he's been a proud ROH World Champion, but he is coming into this match with a severely injured neck. It started with the Muscle Buster by Samoa Joe. Then he took Slice Brain number 2 from Spanky off the top rope, and then that Super Key Crusher off the top rope last week. Let's see if we get a clean break. Yes, we do.
Well, just as much as Austin Aries has that injured neck, and he's been fighting that rigorous schedule of title defenses all over the world, trying to elevate the prestige of the title in his own right by defending that title more frequently and against more opponents than Samoa Joe ever did. CM Punk also isn't 100% going into this matchup, as just 6 days away from this past Sunday, where he had a very hard-fought match against Roderick Strong.
No clean break this time, and Punk punishing Aries, going right to the neck as a result. Look at Punk, a smirk on his face. He's letting Aries know that he knows and is well aware of that weakness.
The crowd here in New Jersey showing their support for CM Punk.
Well, Punk has done it all in Ring of Honor. He's said it before. Great technical matches, bloody brawls, classic 60-minute draws, you name it, he's done it. 5-star matches, but there's one thing that he has never done, and that's win the ROH World title. And his independent career will never be complete if he does not win that belt tonight.
Aries grabbing the side headlock, but Punk quickly drives him into the corner, and now back and forth they go. Aries trying to fight his way out of the corner, but Punk going to work. Sends Aries across the ring. Up and over he goes. Rolls forward to the other corner and springboards off the second rope with the elbow. Side headlock taken over by the champion.
Aries definitely trying to dictate the pace in this one, as any champion should. Austin Aries, he has been a great world champion. We said it before, whether it's going to Mexico to defend the belt against Super Crazy and Ricky Marvin, going to Canada, going to Europe, whether it's defending it against Homicide and Best of American Super Juniors tournament, Colt Cabana inside the steel cage to kick off the 30th anniversary celebration week. Spanky, James Gibson, you've named it. Austin Aries is taking them all on. Samoa Joe to end the 3rd anniversary celebration week. Austin Aries has not shied away from anybody, and he has been an honorable champion.
Oh yeah, I mean, even though you might hear the fans here in New Jersey supporting CM Punk, wanting to see him achieve that goal here in his final appearance for the company, they do respect Austin Aries' accomplishments. They know that he is a world-class athlete, and he has truly represented Ring of Honor as a fighting champion.
CM Punk now turning the tables on Aries. And real quick, we got a split second. We got to pay the bills. ROHWrestling.com, 215-781-2500. Much more than ROH merchandise, DVDs from many different promotions, rare Japanese merchandise, the best shoot interviews anywhere with the Straight Shooting series, Secrets of the Ring, ROHWrestling.com. And talking about straight shooting series, check out the new one with Samoa Joe and CM Punk. That's hilarious, a must-see. And I'll keep that plug short, ROHWrestling.com.
Aries trying to work his way out of the head scissors. He does, but Punk quickly drives that head right back between the legs, keeping it around the head and the neck of the champion.
Definitely a slow pace in the beginning of this one.
Focusing on the neck of Aries as he knows that that's the weakness in the champion.
You know, I do predict that CM Punk is going to go on a huge thing. He will make millions of dollars as Aries trying to handstand his way out of this. I could see CM Punk in the main event of WrestleMania one day, but no matter what he does for the rest of his career, as look at this, Aries again.
Didn't realize that he was just doing a headstand while Punk was back on his feet, and so he got drop kicked for his trouble.
As I was saying, no matter what CM Punk does for the rest of his career, it'll always be in the back of his head, in the back of his mind, that he never won the ROH World title, and his independent career will never be completed unless he can do it tonight in his final Ring of Honor appearance and match. Look at Punk just tightening on that headlock, wrenching it in.
And putting a lot of strain on the neck.
Twist your neck right.
Very similar to the strategy that he employed against Samoa Joe, and that resulted in 2 60-minute draws. Could you imagine if this one goes to the 60-minute time limit tonight?
Well, Punk is definitely being very cautious here in the early going. Aries trying to break free of the side headlock. Tries to send Punk off the ropes, but Punk, resilient, holds onto the headlock.
This crowd knows what CM Punk has meant to Ring of Honor, what he has accomplished here, what he has done for the promotion, and that is why they want to see him win tonight.
They want to see him win tonight, and just as much as people want to say goodbye to CM Punk and see him pull off this big victory, it's not so much sadness to see him go as a lot of the fans might be proud of his accomplishments. They have seen in the time since he came to Ring of Honor him develop as a wrestler, as an athlete, sharpen his mind for the business as well as physically. He's gotten in much better physical shape, and they've seen him do it all and really accomplish everything that he could in this promotion, with the exception of winning the title. But they always want to see him move on from Ring of Honor and see how far he can go. The sky is the limit for an athlete like CM Punk.
If Punk does win the title, ROH officials have talked about that. Since this is his last match, there are talks of perhaps vacating the title then and holding a tournament to determine the new champion, but we will cross that bridge when we come to it.
Aries into the ropes. Referee Todd Sinclair asking for a break, and Punk gives it to him. Quickly grabs hold of the head and pulls him back into the ring. Side headlock takeover once again, keeping Aries grounded, and again wrenching up on that head and that neck.
Punk is cool, calm, and in control in the early going of this one.
Exactly how he's got to be. He needs to stay focused. He needs to dictate the pace of the match, whereas typically you would see the champion.
Well, that's what he was against Samoa Joe, and he failed to win the belt from Samoa Joe on 3 tries. Austin Aries frustrated in his attempts to get out of this headlock. That could do it. No!
Wow, drove him down with the belly-to-back suplex, but Punk, even though he absorbed the impact of the maneuver, was still able to keep that headlock held.
That is the determination of CM Punk. Of course, we saw CM Punk, the evolution of Punk in ROH, with some of his favorite memories and matches throughout this home release. And now is only just a tiny portion of what Punk has accomplished and done here in ROH.
Aries again trying to break free of the headlock. Punk holding on. Aries tries the other side of the ring. Punk still holding on to the headlock. Can he finally break free? Drives him down with a bulldog.
I don't think they're cover.
I don't think Aries saw that one coming.
I don't think that's how Aries wanted to get out of the headlock.
Forearm across the back of Aries.
Punk now picking things up.
Forearms connect in the corner.
The battered and bruised world champion, Austin Aries, he has taken on that inhuman schedule. Has it caught up to him? Cover.
CM Punk and Samoa Joe, they've had those 2 one-hour draws, a classic series of matches, but just as much as he wasn't able to accomplish his goal and win one of those matches and earn the championship, with each outing, CM Punk has just as as much as you can say it about any wrestler on the roster. With every outing, you learn something new, and you learn from your mistakes and your experiences. And here, when the title is on the line once again, he has those previous title matches in the past that he can learn from. He knows what kind of a strategy to use. If this thing does go long, he's been in that position before, whereas Aries has yet to go the distance as champion.
I believe the longest title match that Austin Aries has been in was probably about roughly 25 minutes against James Gibson at the final showdown.
Of course, Aries no stranger to long matches. He had that 70-plus minute match with the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. So he does have the lengthy matches under his belt that Punk might have, but not as champion, not when the belt is on the line.
And that Bryan Danielson match at Testing the Limit was a 2 out of 3 fall match. That is one of the reasons that it went over an hour. This, of course, is 1 fall.
Punk looking for the suplex here, but Aries staying on his feet. Move to the midsection of Punk, grabs hold of the head.
He could be going for that brainbuster.
Punk stays on his feet, takes out the leg of Austin Aries, rolls him back to a standing position, neck breaker. More impact on the neck. Punk is so focused right now.
Yeah, and Austin Aries is in a lot of trouble right now. That neck is definitely bothering him. And Aries has been unable to mount any kind of high-impact offense on CM Punk.
Drives the elbow down into the side of the neck and the trapezius area. See the expression of pain on the face of the champion.
Of course, when it comes to toughness, Austin Aries is one of the toughest individuals I've ever seen. We saw his chin split open against Spanky, and that did not stop him at all. We've seen him take the best that the likes of Colt Cabana, Samoa Joe, and Homicide have had to offer, and he kept coming back, and he's kept that belt.
You gotta wonder what's been going through his mind during the past week, though. I mean, he just suffered a pinfall loss to Low Ki in a non-title matchup just 6 days ago. What could he be thinking now? Now he has to defend the title against one of the top athletes in the world.
Well, that super key crusher definitely did a number on the already injured neck of Austin Aries. Aries has to start mounting some offense soon.
Punk looking to send him across the ring. Aries reverses the Irish whip. Punk takes the buckle, elevates Aries, staying on the apron, trying to bring himself back in the ring. Punk connects with the elbow. Springboard off the second into the dropkick, sends Aries to the floor.
Punk knowing a counter from all of Aries' offense so far. What's Punk gonna do here?
Suicida through the ropes, takes Aries down to the concrete.
And Punk is feeling it. He knows that belt is within his grasp. And he definitely has full support from this crowd.
They want to see him achieve his dreams. They want to see him go as far as he can possibly go in professional wrestling, in his chosen profession.
But it's almost like this crowd is giving him these cheers, giving him this support as a thank you for all that Punk has done for ROH. They know how valuable Punk has been to Ring of Honor. They know that when there is a Ring of Honor Hall of Fame in 20 years, Punk will be in on the first ballot. And this is their way of thanking him with this support.
Trying to bring Aries in the ring with the suplex. Aries trying to fight it off. Looking to suplex Punk to the floor, but uses his leverage to block the attempt. Both men on the apron.
What's this?
A key maneuver right there for Austin Aries. Death Valley driver on the ring apron. That could certainly turn the tide of this matchup. Punk looks to be out.
That'll definitely shift the momentum in this contest. That is exactly what Austin Aries needed.
Can't waste time. He can't afford to let CM Punk shake off the effects of that maneuver. He needs to stay on the man and wear him down. The opening several minutes of this matchup was all CM Punk keeping Aries grounded, holding out of that headlock, And now it's Aries sending him into the steel barricade. And now it's Punk that's clutching his own neck and his own head.
Austin Aries might be trying to buy himself some time here as well. Big kick from the wrestling machine, Austin Aries.
You see Punk has written on his wrist tape, goodbye, is almost a way of saying thank you to the wrestling fans and appreciating their support. Aries with Punk once again, driven right into that barricade, touching the back of his head.
This is Austin Aries' chance to pick apart CM Punk. Austin Aries can do it all, whether it's high flying, high impact kicks like that.
He's a very dynamic performer.
He can wrestle. Aries now being methodical, takes Punk. No!
Able to reverse the whip and head over heels goes Aries into the barricade.
The champion is in trouble again.
Crowd showing their support for Punk. He tries to get back to his feet, still clutching his own head. Gotta think that he's feeding off the support of the fans here in New Jersey. Aries able to grab hold of Punk and send him into the barricade once again.
Of course, there are no countouts here in ROH, but if you're on the floor for too long, the ref can DQ you. But I don't see that happening in a match like this.
Punk firing away at the midsection of Aries. Coming for him across the back. Puts a stop to his offense. Sinclair asking Aries to bring it back inside the ring.
And now Aries making a mockery out of the streamers, out of the appreciation that the fans showed CM Punk.
Aries, go to WWE, you get the same send-off.
Just measures him and connects with the elbow. Doing the very same thing to Punk that Punk was doing to Aries, focusing on the neck and the head. Of course, Aries likes to put the brain buster to use. It was the brain buster followed up by the 450 that earned Austin Aries the world title against Samoa Joe.
Don't forget, Austin Aries also has that crucifix bomb in his arsenal. That is high impact on the neck.
Twisting body press across the lower back. Hey, Brado. Again, more damage to the back. But he only gets 2 out of it.
The athleticism and high impact of Austin Aries showing right there. Austin Aries now with that aching neck moving in, contemplating his next move. Punk, you see the wear and tear on his face.
Not very vocal in their displeasure with Austin Aries using the closed fist. Todd Sinclair tries to get him to open up the fist. Punk firing back though. Reversal of the whip and Punk right to the buckle. Crowd really getting on Aries here.
And Aries doesn't really care.
Just as Punk feeds off the support of these fans, it's almost as if Aries feeds off the negativity and the hatred.
These fans want CM Punk to win because they feel he deserves it.
Driving the shoulder into the back of CM Punk.
They know everything that Punk has sacrificed for ROH. They want him to win.
And folds him in half. More devastation to the neck and the head of Punk.
Austin Aries might be letting this crowd get to him now. They're going to cover.
Way too close to the ropes.
Austin Aries could not afford to let this crowd get into his head. And they're definitely distracting him at this point.
Drives Punk's shoulder first into the turnbuckle. And again, the turnbuckle just coming undone in the corner.
All this is doing is infuriating Aries. You gotta cover.
Punk kicks out.
overcome my emotion here.
They're giving CM Punk the energy to break free off the ropes. Oh, but Aries dumps him on his neck.
I've never been a part of something like this before.
You know, we've likened it to the emotion of Paul London's last match in Ring of Honor, but it's almost exceeding that.
It's gone way beyond that, Dave.
Chopping away at the chest of Aries. And again. CM Punk digging down deep. Rings away on the arm of Aries. Sends him in.
Exposed steel on that side.
Aries now with Punk. Right into the buckle. Listen to these fans cheering every move from CM Punk. They are truly showing him just how much he means to them and their love of this organization.
I want to see Punk win.
He's feeling it. The title's within his grasp. Off the top. Cross body. But he only gets two.
Can Austin Aries survive this crowd? Can he survive CM Punk? Will CM Punk be haunted for the rest of his career by the fact he did not win the ROH World title?
Even if he's not able to accomplish it, he's really given it his all.
That's not going to be enough for him tonight.
Such a memorable exit for CM Punk here at ROH. You will kick coming up and connects Aries out on his feet. Hammerlock. Pepsi twist. No. Blocked. Lariat from Aries. Cover. Punk hanging in this thing.
Aries has to follow up now. This is his chance. He's definitely letting the crowd get to him.
Looking to finish off Punk. Maybe looking for the brain buster.
Oh, you know he is.
Punk trying to block. Shots to the midsection of Punk. Can he get it? Changes it up. Sends Punk into the buckle. Aries with the drop kick right to the face.
CM Punk is definitely in great danger though if Aries hits that brainbuster and crucifix bomb. Of course, Aries loves to use those combinations, including the kick to the head.
And of course, Punk has been working over that bad neck of Austin Aries, softening him up for the Anaconda. Anaconda Vice, or maybe even the Pepsi Plunge. Forearm strikes from the champion. Plants him. Maybe looking for the 450 right here. He is. He's going for it. Punk back to his feet. Punk has to start thinking about going for that Anaconda Vice submission. All pain and pressure on the neck. Or, of course, the Pepsi Plunge. Punk with Aries now. Sends him into the ropes. Off he comes. And just tossed out of midair. Shining Wizard! Just a split second away from CM Punk winning the title. These fans want it. They can feel it. They can sense it. He's signaling for a plunge. Pulling Aries to the corner. Doing it all for the fans here in New Jersey. CM Punk is going to give them the Pepsi Plunge. Will it earn him the title? Oh, Aries with a shot to the midsection. Aries with Punk. Jockeying for position here. Aries clubbing away at the back. Aries has him hooked. What's he going for here? No! Super Brain Buster Dangerous! Cover! He kicked out! Punk kicked out! Aries is going to go for the 450 now. If he hits it, it's going to be all over. Punk still laying on his back. Aries looking to these fans. Complete disapproval. It's anybody's ball game. CM Punk. He's hooking him, Dave. Looking for that inverted Pepsi Plunge. Aries trying to fight it off. Oh, Aries is showing why he's been such a great world champion. Every time he fights back when you think he's out. But Punk fires back on Aries. Up to the second rope goes Punk. Headbutt from Aries. And again. What's Aries doing? He's going to give the punch to Punk! Cover! Punk will not be denied. Oh, kick to the head! 450! Demonstrated by both men. CM Punk, as soon as Aries hit the 450, rolled over into the Anaconda Vice, and Aries able to make the ropes to break up the attempt at getting that submission.